doing our next Crafter's Companion Christmas card layout, and we'll be doing this one here. As you know, these are super easy and quick, and this time I decided to just change it up almost altogether. So this does not really not really going to look like what you see. It is and it's not. Okay, so let's get started. Wait, I'm trying to. Oh. Okay, so we're working with a 5x7 card base, as usual, and it's not frontwards, it's sideways. Let me make sure this is right. Yep, is right. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take this piece, which I decided to do a matte and layer, and we're going to matte and layer this right down there. Yep, that's like, okay, so it's like this. We're matting and layering that right there. And then, this one, you can tell it has all these crosses and flags. I mean, it is just too much. And so it had this layer and then that layer and then that layer and all the crosses and then this layer and then that layer and then the sentiment. It was too much. Hi, Molly. Thank you for joining me. Oh, thank you for coming in. I'm doing this quick video for I've been canning all day, and so my canner is venting down. So I said, let me do the video right quick. Okay, so I just deleted that piece altogether. And I just added this piece. And this piece is just 3.5 by 5. And so I'm just centering that right here. And then this piece is 4.25 by 2.5. And so I just kind of made up my own pieces. Well, they don't give you instructions anyway in the booklet, so I just kind of did my own. Hi, Carlo. Thank you for joining me. And so I'm just going to put this right here. And I just could not, for the life of me, put a sentiment on this. I just could not. So that stag that I cut out yesterday, I cut out a second one and I made it a shadow layer. So if you want to make shadows, all you have to do is take two different colors and offset them and it becomes a shadow. And I did the shadow because I used this color, but when I put it on here, it got lost. And so that's why I didn't, I cut out that extra shadow. And then I put some pop dots on them, on the little stag, just so I can give him some height. Okay, because I just really want to have a little bit of height. And I'm going to put him right here. And then, of course, you know I had to add some bling. So I'm putting some bling on here just so I can bring in some color off of this green, because this green is very dark. And then I'm going to put, I'm going to put him right there, because he got to have a red nose. Rudolph got to have a red nose. And so I literally did not add all of that extra, because most of these cards are really quick to do. And when you add all that extra stuff, it just makes it look cluttery to me. And I just don't like it. So, and also I want to add a, thank you. I want to add a little gem right here in that poinsettia. So it's just a little bit of something to add a little bit of extra blingage. And it's just a simple card, totally off what they did. Not at all what they did. It's just a simple card base or a simple card. Thank you. So that is our card for today. It does not look like that. This was just too much. It's just too many layers. I could have made 3 cards out of all these layers. And so I just kind of put it down. And if you want to put a sentiment, you can put a square sentiment right here. But I just didn't want to add any more white or anything to this. Yeah, I just don't like it. All that clutter is just too much. That's the one thing I have against a lot of the Anna stuff. Her cards are beautiful, but it's just too much. Like, I usually dummy down her card bases because it's just a lot. But the cards turn out so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so that's this card. I wanted to show y'all something that I got in today. I got in the scene kit from the wind. This is the auto ship for the window for diamond press. These are really gorgeous. It came with the scenery. See the cute little, I guess this is a summer scenery because you're not going to be sitting outside, but it says happy birthday and thankful and sending prayers. So that's a really good set. And then it has like bunnies. Okay, so it must be spring because it got bunnies for Easter. It is really a cute set. And what did I do with the paper? Here's the paper. And so this is what you're going to actually be making. You're going to be making all of these cutie pies right here. These summer scene sets. Really cute. And I like how Diamond Press now shows you the die, the stamp. This is what you get. Like, before they wasn't doing that. But now they are, which is really good. I'm really glad that they do that. So you kind of know. I know. I love these auto ships. That's why I spend all of my extra money on is auto ships. Because I have auto ships for everything. And then I got in this one is the Crafter's Companion Rose die auto ship. I think this might be the last one. And it's the one, this is the auto ship that has the already have the things, and you just put the die on just like this, and they cut right out, and they cut beautifully. The little all of them, they cut out and make matte and layers, which this is another matte and layer thing that's too much for me, but I love this because when they come out of the die, let me see, did I get them all except the main one? Come out of there. Okay, Shaniva. Look, I can't get the main die out of the die. Let me use my pokey tool. There we go. So you see how beautiful that is? And so that's what these are. And you know, if you buy these, when you run out of these sheets, because you only get like 40 something of them, 48. When you run out of these sheets, you can buy, you can go to the Crafter's Companion website and print these. So you'll be able to print them and make more. And so you would take this, and then this is the matte layer, and you just match it up to wherever you're going to be putting this on. So let me do a matte layer. I'm going to just do a quick matte layer. So you match these up just like that. So to me, that is enough. But oh no, not to them. So you got this piece, and so they want you to mat this piece. And so just think, if you have fat, really fat dimensionals, like Stampin' Up dimensionals will work with this because they're not as fat. And then you have this piece that mats right there. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining me, Chantel. Okay, so now you got, wait, is that the right way? No. So now you got another, look, I can't even put it on there right. Now you got another tall layer. Then you got this piece here. This piece, see, it's a lot going on. So now you have this piece that go right there. Oh wait, I knew something was funny. Not to this piece do go right there, but you got to get this piece on first. I can smell that chicken soup. I just made a batch of chicken soup and canned half of it. So my canner is going off. It's venting. And then you put that piece on. Okay, so now you got that piece on. And then you have this piece. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in this situation. So now you have this piece. It is beautiful. It's just a lot. You got that piece, and then I'm not finished yet because now you got this little piece. You got this little piece that came out too, and it's gonna go right there. And so look at the mats that's on that. It's a lot. It's a lot of mats going on. And it's beautiful. And on the front of a card base, you won't have to do too much. This is like a 5x7 card base. But if you have an A2 card base, this is the whole thing. Like you put that on there. That's backwards in my hand. Yeah. Put this on here with a sentiment. You done. Like that is so pretty to me. It's just I would probably take this away. I would probably take that away. And I would take this away. And I probably would take this away. And look at it. It's still just as beautiful. All those layers, you're not missing them. So I brought the 6 layers down to 3. And do this, put these layers on there. Now you have 2 cards instead of 1 with all of these layers. Yeah, it's too many layers. It's cute and I see what they're doing. But I would break it up, which I do all the time. I just threw that without a bag. I break this up all the time. So if you ever see this on anything, I done broke it up and only got 2 layers, and that's it. And it's really pretty. And these stamps, when you color these, oh my goodness, they're so beautiful when you color them too. So you have the ability to color these stamps, and then you have a matte layer that goes right on top. See, they only give you one colored matte layer, but they give you a bunch of dyes to matte layer. But this is beautiful because you can actually take the dyes. If you color this in, you can take the dyes and cut out and make your own matte layers with this too. And so those are the 2 things that I got in today. Or I got one in a couple of days ago and one in today. And so along with the card that I made for today, that is our video. And I'm going to be making this one tomorrow. This card is so empty. Look, they got 15 layers on this and nothing on this. Like, what was they thinking? I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. They had so much going on. And then the climax, which is the very last card, it's empty. It's empty. So I did pick the cards and the paper. So I picked papers that have color. But I'm sure I'm going to put something right here. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll put something right there tomorrow. Maybe I'll put a big sentiment right here and not this. But I already picked the paper, so we'll be ready for that tomorrow. All right, y'all. I know it's funny, ain't it? They drive me nuts. That doggone Crafter's Companion. They already shortened us two designs because this design is twice. This same design is on page 3. If y'all seen that, did y'all see that? It's the same as on page 3. I was like, wait a minute. So they shortened us a design anyway. So I will be making that last design tomorrow because I don't want to be interrupting nobody's Christmas talking about let's do some card making. Plus, I don't think my daughter is going to let me because I have to go over her house all day to cook. And because we doing it at her new house and for Christmas. And so she ain't going to let me get on the YouTube. She going to want me to pay attention to them all day long. So, thank y'all so much for joining me. I so appreciate you. My canner just went off, so I'm about to go take this chicken soup out the canner. So, these are so pretty. I wish they would fit on here. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. You know they was, Molly. You know that quality control. I tell y'all about that all the time. They don't pay attention. I be dying because I call them and I be like, excuse me, but y'all forgot something, or this is not right, or I call them all the time. They be like, if this lady don't leave us alone, she is. I said that's what you get for not letting the United States phone line be open. Cause I call you in the UK. It don't bother me. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good night.